Hello, friends of the fraternity. I think it's a great time we are celebrating today in education with the new education policy, NEP 2020. And whenever you talk of a policy, the most important dimension of the policy is that what is that vision of that policy. So when you look at the NEP 2020, a very striking statement that you get from the vision is that the national education policy is basically India-centric. And now what difference does it make? If you really look at the curricular framework of 2005, we talked about globalization of education. And in this policy, we talk about India-centric education. Why is this paradigm shift happening around? Probably in 2000, when the UNESCO came with the statement, the document, I would say, on what should be the direction of education for the 21st century, the focus was on globalization of education, because we talked about one world idea, we talked about global village. But over the years, due to the technological changes, paradigm shifts happening around in lifestyles, we have become more conscious of what a country can contribute to the world. So every country is talking about the ability of a country to contribute to the building of the human resources across the globe. And India, as a great country with a rich past, it is multilingual, multiracial, and the kind of resources that we have in terms of flora and fauna, in terms of architecture, in terms of history, in terms of literature, is something unimaginable. It's time that our learners understand the spirit of India, they acquire the knowledge of India, they are able to translate the vision of India into action, and will be able to take the message across the world. So it's very important that the education has got to focus on the developing of children with a great national value. And more than that, that the idea of this nation, the idea of India, will help them to promote national integration, will also help them to seek development of resources available already in the country and allow them to grow, allow them to use as entrepreneurial requisites of the future. I think that is the spirit. So high productivity is expected of an India vision, high commitment is expected of India vision, high participation is required from the Indian vision, and I think the India-centric approach to the national policy is a right approach so that the children of the present day develop a country which is absolutely futuristic, which will absolutely send a positive, constructive, productive message across the globe. Though India has always said, Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the whole world is a family. Now, that idea can be spread only when we are grounded in our own values. And I think that's what the National Education Policy Vision 2020 talks of. Goodbye.